Culture. A study of Egyptian history reveals ancient origins of agriculture. The modern world owes a debt to this great civilization which helped many of our agricultural innovations, basic farming techniques and irrigation and horticultural arts. Irrigation. Natural river has shaped the landscape in early ancient Egypt. Drainage was not necessary for the valley to become livable. It may have been a problem in the lower parts of the delta, which were often swampy. Gardening was much more labor-intensive than agriculture. Gardens, orchards and vineyards were often on high ground and far enough from the Nile. They had to be irrigated by hand with water drawn from wells or river. The Egyptians cultivated grain of wheat, barley, lentils, beans, chickpeas, peas, and the scene is to summarize the vegetables, onions, garlic, balls and agate castor. Flax was sharing in ponds and fields Brihabahadoff, and work on the culture of many species of fruit trees and timber. Also known as fruit, growing all kinds of famous sycamore, figs, grapes, olives, pomegranates, and transferred to Egypt of different types of trees from Asia and Africa. The pharaoh got the rich peasants to do the farm work on the fertile lands. Most of the villagers were farmers. Farmers lived in towns too, with artisans, traders and other workers and their families. In most countries, heavy plows should be used to turn the soil so that plants grow enough nutrients. But in Egypt, the Nile flood deposits nutrients on top, and plowing served just to break the soil surface before planting or to cover seed after. The fertile soil is ideal for growing healthy plants. The main agricultural seasons were the growing season and harvest. Not only work in the fields and men, but women have also participated alongside their husbands and family members, as well as boys and girls' special days of harvest. The soil of Egypt was very fertile and easy to dig with your tools. There was only one type of soil that the Egyptians used. Well, they reused the soil. Every year when the flood came, the water went over the fields and saturated soil. When the floods went down, there would be a bunch of fresh mud, which was excellent soil to plant seeds after it has been plowed. Ancient Egyptian farmers used the same soil for each field. The ancient Egyptians had simple farming tools such as winnowing scoops, hoes, sickles with flint blades and plows. The Egyptian plow had a small blade on it that does not cut very deep. Well, was because the soil was fertile. Agriculture has also played a role in the formation of ethics for the Egyptians, and the violation of this ethic is one of the major sins, which were foreign to the moment of truth. When it is accompanied by the gods, it did not reduce the area of agricultural land has been earmarked for water from agricultural lands or rights of neighboring farmers.